Greetings, hi, the WarOwl greets you, and I got my hand on a Steam controller. Now, what seemed like it was going to start out as Christmas morning quickly turned into a hellish nightmare. I was planning on making an Unboxafragathon video featuring the Steam controller. Thought it'd be a neat idea inside of Counter-Strike. I've done it before with my gamepad. Never with something like this. This is the first time I've seen something like this and this technology. Well, anyway, it was a complete disaster. Here's what happened. Greetings, I, the WarOwl greets you. I heard you liked unboxings, so I put an unboxing in your unboxing. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I have a Steam controller. It has finally arrived. Really excited about this. I'm going to open it up right here. We're going to open a case, and then we're going to do an Unboxafragathon where we have to get 20 kills with each of the weapons we get. We're going to do 3 cases today with this controller to try it out in an FPS. They said that these things are good for FPSs, so we're going to test that theory right now. My first time using it. So, I always have trouble with these boxes. Let's see if we can figure this out. I'm going to do it anyway because you guys wanted me to... Die! You know what? I'm just going to open it. Just going to open it how I want to open it. Drastic times call for drastic measures. I'm so going to damage this thing. Oh, cool. It's the controller. Yeah, that's it. There's like a tactile response to it, too. This is going to be real cool to try out. There's some packaging left on it. It's my WarOwl Air. Thank you. Patent pending. Oh my gosh, I broke it. The battery is just like stuck in there now. Oh, I got it. I got it out. Hey, you just gotta push hard. Just gotta push hard on it. Don't be careful with it. She ain't a delicate lady. All right, work. Oh man, look at little boom. Doing an old school esports case. Gonna try out this new. This looks pretty cool. Oh no! Oh no! We can't do that as our first weapon. The scout. The first time I use this thing, I don't even know how to scope. Okay, so after spending about 5 minutes trying to figure out how to buy, I couldn't figure it out, so I just used the keyboard and mouse to do that. Looks like you press down to scope with this thing. And it just feels really weird. It's going to take me a while to get used to this. I can't believe I have to use the scout. This is not going to be good. I can't really take my finger off of this to... The one problem I'm finding, like, how am I supposed to press the jump button while I'm looking around? Like, I can't take my finger off of it to press the jump button. I've already found a flaw. Oh, I forgot what the shoot button is. Let's hope I figure it out by the time I get to this place. That's it. Yeah, like, I want to jump right now, but I gotta, like, take my finger off of the look button to do it. That's really rough. Oh, it's my big chance! It's my big chance! Oh, crap. I got this. I got this. This controller is not, it's not working. Oh my gosh. So I haven't gotten a single kill. We might have to do, instead of 25 kills, we might have to go for 1 kill, ladies and gentlemen. No, I can't do it. It can't go, okay, that's one thing, it doesn't go sideways. There it goes now, like there's sideways. Turn! But when I want it to do something, it's not doing it. Oh, come on! Hey, I got a lucky kill! What is that, 2? Everyone is dominating me in the world? Oh, I can press a button to do that now. Oh, crap, no, I don't get my... There we go. What's the button? That's not the button. That's... Oh, no! 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 Next case of the day is going to be a chroma case. Let's hope we get something out of this that doesn't have a scope on it. That would be lovely. They're all... I hate this show. I hate this show. Again, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I gotta look up, like... I'm putting my thumb on the pad, and I'm moving it around. I don't know how to describe what's going on. I got my finger... Look where my finger is. It's on the upper right corner of the thing, right? My guy is just, like, turning. Can I start to the right and move to the... I don't get it. Oh my... Oh, and then look at that. Click, because I'm pushing down on it too hard. I've given up trying to move it. I'm trying to just move the... I'm using the stick right here to try to put myself in the right position to shoot. I've given up completely on the pad here. Alright, I think we have one more kill to get our 5 kills with this. No! Stop! Stop changing! Stop changing firing modes! Are you kidding me right now? Like that's what it gives me. It gives me this. After this, after all, I just want you know what? You know what? Screw it. Well, that did not go as planned. So we're gonna get a little bit of footage here as I walk around a deathmatch with an AK-47 and try to continue using this firing mechanic. That actually works pretty well. I'm going to get my headphones on now. And I'll discuss a little bit what I think about the technology, sort of some feedback and that sort of a thing. So my first concern, as you could tell inside of the footage, was the placement of these buttons. I have a very small hand, and you know who else has small hands? Children's. Children's have small hands, and you know who consumes a lot of video games? The children's. They consume a lot of the video games, so I had a lot of difficulty reaching down to get the buttons. I think it would have made a lot more sense to reach up to get the buttons. So switch the positions of these two. Have the thing here, and then if I want to press A, I can move up and get it. And then I don't have to like completely shift my hand position every single time, which was getting really tiresome. You know what I just realized is that there is no sound coming through these. So we don't get sound. The other thing is just very basically, like, why does this Steam controller exist? Why do they need to create this? And I think the idea, and we've seen it plastered all over the place, is that they're trying to create an ability to play Steam games from your living room. That's the idea. That's the whole point of the Steam box. It's the whole conceptualization of that entire thing. And to do that, they need some kind of a controller to be able to play Steam games, which are designed for the PC, unless they're poorly ported over to PC from the consoles, in which case, I mean, the controllers for consoles, the Xbox controller, the PlayStation controller, are good enough for that. I mean, those are actually designed for that. So it's to play computer games on. It's to play PC games at your living room. That's the whole point of this. It's why it was created. So it's trying to mimic a mouse. It's trying to give you the same control as a mouse. So I don't think it's unfair to test this inside of a game like Counter-Strike, because this is what it's designed for. Something like this. People are going to say, well, there's other genres that work better for this sort of thing. Racing games or platformers. I don't think it's unfair to test it in an FPS. One that does not have some sort of an auto-aim mechanic. So I have a friend who has experimented with this technology in the past. He's created his own. He got like I think the pads from like a laptop or something, and he's made his own. He's experimented with it, and he had some feedback as well. He had some ideas. The main one was that this sort of technology, what he found, it just doesn't work. It doesn't give you the proper response for a number of reasons. What he suggested was getting a trackball instead of having sort of to mimic a trackpad, to actually get a physical trackball or to virtualize a trackball. One thing you'll notice, and it's very slight, it's flat, but it's a little bit concave, which it increases how much of your finger is actually on the device. So he had the idea of making it convex, which is an interesting idea, if you want to virtualize the trackball instead of just having the trackball. And when he talked about the trackball, if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically like a mouse ball, but you're moving your finger over the top of it and moving it. It's pretty cool. And you could create like just a really big one that's sort of stuck inside of the controller. I think that would be a neat idea as well. And I mean, think of it. You could have like I'm 5 and 14. You have like collectibles. You could have like an eyeball. You could have like a pink one. People love that kind of stuff. They love that. They'd be like, hey, what do you got? Which ball do you got? Oh, this one's cool. I'm gonna get that one. You know, I think that'd be a neat idea. As it is right now, I think this is step one. I do not think. Are we going Dust 2? I guess we're going Dust 2. I do not think that this is a good product as it is right now. I've only been playing it a few hours, but as it is right now, I don't think this is good enough. I don't think it's good enough, and I think they can improve on it on a number of different ways. You can notice there's some issues with the the acceleration as I try to move it and then try to stop. One thing you noticed in the video that I was doing sort of instinctively was pushing down when I wanted to slow the speed of it. So if I'm starting to accelerate a little bit much, I want to slow it down, I push down on it. If there was some way to virtualize that, what was happening is I kept pushing the button on accident, and that, of course, would change the fire mode of it, which is why I was going from semi-automatic to burst fire to semi-automatic with the Glock. So that kept happening. That's another thing I could give as just a little bit of feedback. Ah. But yeah, you can notice right now, even when I played Counter-Strike with the oh, there's a turnaround button. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. Whatever. When I played Counter-Strike with the regular analog sticks, it actually felt a lot better than this. And I originally, when I started playing it, I had the idea like maybe it'll take time to acclimate, because I've never felt this helpless inside of a video game since I was a child and just learning how to play them. When I first played Counter-Strike for like the first time, and it was like, whoa, I'm terrible at this. This is the first time I felt that in a long time. I just feel so utterly helpless. And I was wondering, like, maybe it's going to take time for... Hey, there we go. Look at that. Maybe it's going to take time for me to sort of learn how to use this technology, since it's a new thing, and sort of get used to it. And how it took me a long time initially to get used to mouse and keyboard coming from controllers. When I originally switched over to start playing PC gaming, it took me a long time to get used to it. Maybe using something like this will take that period of time. What I've heard from other people is that's not the case. The second thing I thought was, is mine broken? Is there something wrong? Because it did not feel right. I wasn't able to move it where I really wanted it to go. I thought it was broken. Then finally I came to the conclusion at the end, maybe it's just the device. Maybe the device, where's this guy? Is he on top of me? Maybe the device is just not good enough. So those are the three options right here. Either it'll take time to get used to. As you can I'm having some trouble. One thing that I can do, which is really, either I can take time to get used to, either mine's broken, which I don't think is the case. I think this is how it's supposed to be. Or, well, it's making this noise, listen. Is that normal? Is that normal? Anyway. One thing I can do, which is really interesting, is I can do spray control. Watch this. I can control it just fine. It's like the weirdest thing. That out of all this, the difficulty is when I'm just walking around. It's with the acceleration. You say, go like, whoa, 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 and like up and down and that sort of thing. But when I actually get going, I can control the spray pretty well. So I think maybe they have some... Oh, look at that. I just got a good shot. Maybe they got something here. Maybe they have something that they can work on, and maybe version 2 is going to be better than this. So I'm just trying to offer a little bit of feedback. Maybe the feedback helps, maybe it doesn't. Thanks to my friend for helping out. We talked for a little bit about it in order to make this video. Thank you folks very much for watching. I am the WarOwl. I am an early adopter, ladies and gentlemen, and I still have no closer. No, it's not. It's just not doing it. It's not doing it. You do this, you put your finger here, you move up into there, and it didn't do it. Didn't do it. Did that time. Didn't do it far.